Hello, hello. How we doing? 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 I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I know. 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 Awful. Awful. I'm awful. I I spent the past like 45 minutes trying to make that thumbnail I just posted to Twitter. I posted it whilst listening to this song, and I'm like, God, I love doing this so much. I love doing this so much. This is so much fun. I love it so much. Ah, boy, how are you doing, Lily? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully you got some rest. I didn't. I didn't. I did not. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. How was your weekend? Hopefully it went well. Oh boy. Okay. Shut that down. Okay. All right. Internet crashed a few times. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. If that's the case, what do you want to do? You want to read? Want to do some reading first, or do you want to go right into the art study? What do you want to do? We're gonna do some reading, but I could skip that. Any is fine. Hold on, let me. So I think we're on chapter. Oh no, this is just like. Oh, hold on. How big is chapter 4? Okay, chapter 4 is pretty big. We can do there's like a quick story break. We'll do that and then we'll jump right in. That way we can just get to it. So you can be here and that way you can be here so you don't miss anything. Get that Yeah, I was up late. I know. The video that I was talking about is basically done. No, it is done. It is done. I have the thumbnail basically made. I am using some art from a community member. Using a couple different pieces of art from a community member. So I sent over a message to them because I'm trying to make sure that they're okay with how I credit them. Make sure that they're okay with that before I go any further. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. It's better to do this stuff properly. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on now. Once I hear back from them, I'll finish up the thumbnail and hopefully I'll have that thing up by hopefully tonight. Because it's done, it's edited, I think it's uploaded to YouTube too. It's all rendered and stuff to YouTube. I just gotta finish up that thumbnail. So put that out. It's like 28 minutes. It's like 28 minutes. I can't. All right, we're gonna. I can't stop talking. I don't know what it is. Storyworthy. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Oh shoot. Hold on. You see that blinking? See it? I don't think you see it anymore. Yeah, I don't think you can see that anymore. Look how grainy the camera is. Bro. I have a Picasso coffee mug. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're reading more Storyworthy. I've been trying to do my homework for life. Sometimes I just forget. I don't think I've done it the past 2 days, but then I'll go back and try to remember. Try to remember what we were talking about. But this, I just got coffee on I just got coffee on it. Gosh darn it. Okay. God, what, brother? Anyway, no, yeah, I don't. It's just it's on like, see it. It's all right. I don't. How did I get that on there? What did I do? Did I just drip some? Oh, oh yeah, I'm dripping some everywhere. Oh boy. Oh boy. Eating coffee everywhere. Okay, anyway. So this is a story break. So they're taking a break from the story. Naked in Brazil. Oh boy, here we go. This guy's stories are kind of crazy sometimes. Especially the one when he was like on the golf course, like doing it with this other girl. It's like, bro, what do you like? What? How does this happen? Anyway. So naked in Brazil. I'm telling stories to an audience about 700 high schoolers. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm telling stories to an audience of about 700 high school students at an American school in Sao Paulo, Brazil, in the summer of 2013. 2015. That's a weird 5. Okay. When I finish performing, I open the session to questions. They come fast and furious. I love Q&A. Ask me a question, I'll tell a story. I've been answering questions for about 15 minutes, handing out prizes to students who ask me especially challenging questions. When a student asks me, "You write novels, you blog every day, you write musicals and magazine articles, you tell stories on stage. Why? Why do you share so much of yourself?" I stop, I think for a moment. I've never been asked this question before. An unexpected answer comes to my mind. I think, I say slowly, wondering if the answer is about to be correct. Trying it on for size. I think, I repeat, that I'm trying to get the attention of a mother who never paid me any attention and is now dead, and a father who left me as a boy and never came home. Bro, what? That's a crazy thing to say to like a kid. That's a crazy thing to say to a kid. It's a remarkable thing. I've been writing every single day of my life when I was 17 years old, without exception. I've been blogging every single day of my life since 2003, sharing my thoughts, ideas, complaints, and moments from my life with thousands of readers. I've published novels since 2009, and I've been standing on stages since 2011, spilling my guts, sharing my deepest, darkest secrets and most embarrassing, hilarious moments, and not ever once did I ask myself, why? Why do you do it, Matt? Why do you share so much of yourself with the world? Now I know. Standing in the carpeted aisle of an auditorium. 5,000 miles from home, I've stumbled upon the answer to this question I've ever asked. That is storytelling at its finest. The auditorium goes silent. I go silent. 700 teenagers stare at me, waiting for my next move. After a moment, I say, okay, remember when we talked about finding the 5-second moments in our lives? Those moments of transformation, realization? I think I'm having one right now. Yep, I am, definitely. I'll still stand by the answer today. I have yet to craft or tell a story about a time I discovered my primary reason for writing and telling so many stories in front of 700 Brazilian teenagers, but I will someday. The young lady who asked me that question received a prize that day. How big is, how big is this chapter? I kind of wanted to. Once I start reading, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to read some more. This is a big chapter. Look how big this is. Look how big that is. Crazy. Okay, we're going to go up to here. Chapter 4, Dreaming at the End of Your Pen. I don't dream well. When I was 22 years old, I was robbed at gunpoint while managing a McDonald's restaurant in Brockton. What? Massachusetts. What? Guns were pressed to my head and triggers pulled in an attempt to force me to open a lockbox at the bottom of the safe. I didn't have the key to the lockbox, as a placard on the safe clearly indicated. The gunmen didn't believe me or the placard and thought they could get me to open the lockbox by convincing me that I was about to die. Knowing that these men had killed a Taco Bell employee the week before, I was certain that they were serious. I was convinced that this was the end of my life. It was one of my big stories. I first told the story at Moth Grand Slam in Brooklyn's Music Hall of Williamsburg in 2013, but I have no recollection of telling it. The performance isn't a blur, it's a perfect hole in my memory, a total loss of 7 minutes of my life, even though the 7 minutes were spent on stage in front of more than 400 people. More on this later in the chapter. 2 years later, I told a more complete version of the story in a Moth main stage at the Brooklyn Academy of Music under the brilliant direction of the Moth's artistic director, Catherine Burns. You can find a recording of that performance on Storyworthy the Book's YouTube channel. We'll be looking at the story more closely in the later chapter as well. As a result of the robbery and my failure to seek treatment, I suffered from untreated post-traumatic stress disorder, so PTSD, for more than 20 years. When Elisha and I started dating in 2004, she asked me why I woke up every night screaming and crying and shaking like a leaf. I told her it was my thing. That's crazy. It's crazy. Some people collect stamps, others ski. Some people like to bake cookies. I suffer from recurring dreams of horrific robbery and absolute certainty that I'm about to die. Relax, I told her. It's just my thing. Elisha told me that my nightmares did not qualify as a thing and sent me to a therapist. He discovered that in addition to my nightmares, I've lived a life of constant anxiety and meticulous precision in an effort to deal with my trauma. Among the many things he discovered that I already knew, I create a mental map of entrances and exits of every space I enter. I position myself so that I can monitor the primary entrance of any space I occupy. I constantly catalog potential threats as they enter and exit a space. I keep a baseball bat under my bed and have escape plans from every room in my home in the event of a home invasion. When Elijah and I began living together, I reviewed those escape plans with her regularly. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. What was the most concerning to my therapist was that I would hear the click of a gun while wide awake, as I was walking down the street, reading a book, driving a car, watching television. Yeah. I guess I don't have the same. I don't have the same. Now I will hear like alarms. I'll hear like phone alarms and stuff go off just like constantly, even though there's just nothing there. I'll hear like phones ringing. I'll hear like different like sounds like play, even though there's like nothing there. Like when I'm at work, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It turns out Elisha was right. I was a bit of a mess. 2 years and many therapy sessions later, I stopped hearing the click of a gun while walking down the street. I relaxed a little bit. My need to constantly plan my every movement receded. My anxiety level decreased significantly. Best of all, my nightmares have become far less frequent. They aren't gone by a long shot, and they probably never will be, but I can get through entire nights without seeing those 3 masked men and their guns in my dreams. Those are very good nights for me. On those nights, I dream the dreams of a normal person, dreams that I adore, loosely constructed narratives that often diverge and intersect along odd, incomprehensible, and incongruent routes, filled with overlapping ideas and images of every variety. Kind of like Alice in Wonderland on steroid-filled mushrooms. Even with a journal at bedside, it's almost impossible to remember any of these dreams, and rarely do I generate useful ideas or content from them, but I've developed a way of engaging in a version of this dreamlike state while I'm awake that has been incredibly productive and resulted in many ideas for stories, anecdotes for stories, and much more. It's also damn good for your soul. The exercise is called Crash and Burn. Okay. We're gonna stop there. Yeah. Called Crash and Burn. Okay. Yeah, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Yeah, this guy's crazy. I have been like I said before, I was doing my homework for life. And there have been some moments, like he said, where where he said where, you know, you're kind of at some point you'll be able to start seeing these like moments that you write down like in the moment. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so you start seeing them in the moment, and so that's I'm kind of there now. I'm kind of there now where I can kind of see them in the moment. But you know, still got a little bit more work to do and all that. Okay, we're gonna move on to this art study, and I wanted to do some reading, mostly just because I want to just try to keep up with it because it's interesting. But I also want to do the art study because last week we did not spend anywhere near enough time. And as I was going through looking at this photo, we're going to be looking at, it is vastly more complex than than our previous photo. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to that. I'm not even sure if it's gonna be a minute. It is definitely going to be a minute. Okay. So we're going to be doing our art study today on the character Charter. Charter being the faction representative of Arachne in Marathon. Now, this is a very, very interesting character. There's a lot going on, and the more I look at it, the more I realize there is so much going on. So Charter is the faction representative of Arachne. Arachne being essentially a death cult in Marathon, whose whole goal is to separate, is to basically, they basically worship death. They worship the death god Arachne. And they see the runners as deities essentially because they've moved past the being able to die. They can no longer die. When their mortal body is killed, it doesn't affect them. They could just re-upload their mind to another one and keep going. And so they worship that. And Charter is actually a runner as well, and became a well, actually we don't know what happened. We'll probably get more info later, but Charter was a runner, but at one point Charter assassinated a CEO of, I think, Sekiguchi or Traxxas, I don't know. He assassinated somebody and then disappeared, and here we are. So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna keep slowly trying to like update how we do this stuff, but there's like 3 main colors we're seeing right now. There's the gray, there's the white, and then there's the red. So yeah, there's the gray, white, and then there's the red. Let's bing. Boop, 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 boom. Here, let's go ahead and I want to do so let's do this. So I want the 3 main colors, because this isn't going to be as much of a color thing because there's only really 3 that we can see. And so most of what we're going to be looking into is going to be the different like inspirations behind it, and potentially the meanings behind some of this stuff. And we're going to be looking at like how I don't know. I still don't really know how to do art studies, I'm going to be honest. But we're going to keep trying. I think, although I don't think there's like a specific way to do it. It's mainly just about like saying, hey, you know, let's look at this thing, look at this piece of art objectively, and try to gain an understanding of what the designer was thinking, what they drew inspiration from. Yeah, what they drew inspiration from, and all that. So yeah, so we got the three main colors. Okay, let's do it this way. Yeah, the video that's coming out, it's kind of a banger. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of a banger. It's kind of a banger. It's kind of a banger. I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did a pretty good job. Okay. So we have our three colors. Color palette. Now, obviously this is not the whole color palette, but there's different. There's a bunch of different colors in here, but these are the three main. So we're just gonna that. Let's go ahead and grab this. I like that font. Here, I want to align these. Nice. This down a little bit. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Here, let's I'm gonna go at a thicker stroke. 0.7, let's do a 0.5. Okay, so this color is a, no, it's this. Okay. This color is this. Okay. Let's make sure these are lined up. Make sure these are lined up. These are lined up. Okay. So this color is this. Bam. All right. So this is the main color palette. This is the main color palette of this piece. Here, let's go ahead and here, I'm gonna lock that. Okay, so that's the main color palette. Okay. So, I think at first, I think we should probably just describe what we're seeing. So charter, here, let's, rep. Sure. Is that, I spell arachne wrong? No. Did I spell arachne wrong, brother? No, I can spell. Ha ha ha. I can still spell. I can still spell. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that, this. Bam. Nice. Okay. Learn spelling. There you go. All right, so this is charter. Arachne's rep. Okay, so how do we go? How do we go about this? Let's first off just explain what we're looking at. So this character has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6. There's probably another arm somewhere around here. This should be. So they refer to Arachne as the 6-armed god. So let's oh, you know what? Here, I can art study 1. Here we go. What? Hold on. I might be able to let me pull up our previous art study, that way I can where is it? Brother. Where is it? Where is it? Hello? No shot. Where'd I put it? Bro, what? Character art. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want these same colors here. Let me we're gonna copy and paste this over to here we go. Bam. All right, so we're not gonna that's the colors. Gotta keep stuff organized. Clean workspace is a happy workspace. Workspace is a happy workspace. These over here. I'll come back to these later. Okay. Ungroup. What I want. Okay, so we have this. Ungroup this. Group that. Dots. Curve. Charter. Group that. Lock charter. Okay, there we go. There we go. Lock this. Ungroup this. Delete all this. Okay, so yeah, so he's got 6 arms. So I was gonna type six arms. Bro. 6 arms. So we got 6 arms. Ay. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. That's better. Now, I'm not sure if the 6-armed god is a literal thing that Charter says, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm assuming these 6 arms is Charter trying to represent the death god. That's probably what it is. It's not super complicated there. Not super complicated. I think we could figure that out. Okay, so then Charter has a red I don't know, red seemingly cape kind of draped over him. Yeah, there's like a red cloak. Now what could this, I mean, this could literally just be, this looks sick, but there might be more. Now it does look like it's made of threading, and maybe it's silky. So maybe we could say something like maybe we could say that it's trying to represent like spider's silk. Maybe we could say that. Yeah, because this is like a now it's only covering his shoulders and his top, and it's being held up on the sides. It's like a shawl. It's like a shawl. Hold on. Yeah, it's like a yeah. Yeah, it's like a shawl. That's what it's kind of looking like to me. So I'm not too sure if that's what it is specifically, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So it's a, here, let's go ahead and grab, let me grab her. Okay, they're also doing the, it's like these hand positions. These hand positions are significant. These hand positions are significant. This is not random. So we have the we have a shawl. Yeah, and it's just covering their shoulders too. And like you could say, oh, it's just covering their shoulders, but I think when there's reasons for everything. Like this level, I mean, there's a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers to this. There's a lot going on here. So like there's a very clear reason why it's only covering their shoulders. And it looks like it's made of silk. We could say spider silk. We could say that. We could say that it's a shawl made of silk, spider silk. I don't know, but I think that reference is there. Because there are silk spiders. This is a thing. I don't know why is it yellow. I don't know why it's yellow though. I don't know why it's yellow. Spider silk textile. Spiders. The spider silk is the most extraordinary material, known for its strength, elasticity, and versatility. Gosh darn it, bro. Produced by spiders to spin webs, catch prey, and protect their eggs. This silk is a natural wonder with unique properties that have fascinated scientists, inspired innovative applications in textiles, medicine, and technology. This article will explore the history, composition, potential uses, along with the challenges faced in producing it. What is spider silk? Is this a long article? No, it's not. We're not going to read it all, but I think it'll be helpful to kind of understand maybe what they're going for, because I think this is very clear. I think it's very clear to me that this is there's going to be a lot of like references to spiders. Obviously this is the second one. I'm not too sure what else we're going to find, but yeah, I'm not too sure what else we're going to find. But this is definitely, this is going to be a definite motif that Arachne, or sorry, Charter kind of keeps. Okay, so spider silks. Spider silk is a protein-based. Hold on. I gotta turn myself down. Okay, so spider silk is a protein-based fiber produced by the glands of a spider. Unlike silkworm, which produces a single type of silk, spiders can produce up to 7. Really? Wow. Where were we at? Says up to 7 different types, each serving a different purpose. A specific purpose. The most commonly studied types are dragline silk, used as the spider's lifeline and the main structural element of webs. Dragline silk is incredibly strong. It has a tensile strength. It has a tensile strength comparable to steel. What? Capture silk. This silk is used in the spiral sections of the web to trap prey and more elastic than dragline. What the? Here we go. Better. What is this? Tubuliform silk. This is used to protect spider eggs, forming a strong cocoon. Okay. Minor silk, used for other functions, including wrapping prey, constructing web scaffolding, and creating drag lines for movement. Spider silk unique properties, a combination of strength, lightness, and flexibility, make it one of the most impressive biological materials known. The history of spider silk dates back centuries. Although not in mass-produced fashion of silkworm silk, indigenous people in some regions use spider silk for making fishing lines, wound dresses, and even weaving small textiles. Okay, that makes sense. Historically, ancient civilizations recognized spider silk adhesive properties and durability. In New Guinea, indigenous people have used spider webs as fishing nets, and in Europe in the 17th century, scientists attempted to harness spider silk for fabric production. This is the early uses. Modern interest in spider silk began in the 20th century when scientists observed its exceptional properties. However, large-scale harvesting of spider silk proved impractical due to spiders' territorial and cannibalistic behaviors, making it difficult to farm them like silkworms. Okay. I wonder if that kind of also ties into the I wonder if the type of god Arachne is like a silk spider, so like weaving these like webs, but they're like cannibalistic, so they're like willing to kill. Like I don't know, maybe this is a stretch. I don't know. I feel like that's that might be something. Keep it in the back of our head. I think that might be something to consider. So composition and properties of spider silk. Spider silk is made up of proteins called spidrons. All right. Spidroins. I don't know. Which are composed of long chains of amino acids, mainly glycan and alanine. These amino acids give spider silk unique combination of strength and flexibility. Spider silk is known for its high tensile strength, often compared to steel. Dragline silk, for example, is 5 times stronger than steel of the same diameter. That's insane. That's crazy. Spider silk can stretch up to 5 times its original length without breaking. This makes it more elastic than Kevlar, a synthetic fiber used in bulletproof vests. Wow. Despite its strength, spider silk is extremely lightweight, making it ideal for a variety of applications that require both strength and minimal weight. Spider silk is also a natural fiber that's biodegradable, which gives it an advantage over synthetic fibers that contribute to environmental pollution. All right, I don't. Sure, I guess so. I mean, you're not really farming it, so it's like, I guess so. Sure, fine. Challenges in producing spider silk. One of the greatest greatest challenges with spider silk is its production. Unlike silkworms, which can be easily farmed for their silk, spiders are difficult to rear in large numbers due to their solidarity and predatory nature. This makes mass production of spider silk nearly impossible through natural methods. Efforts to synthetically produce spider silk. In recent decades, scientists have turned to genetic engineering to produce spider silk proteins. By inserting the silk producing genes of a spider into other organisms such as bacteria, yeast, plants, and even goats. Researchers have been able to produce spider silk proteins. These proteins can be spun into fibers. What? I don't get that. Synthetic biology. Companies like Bolt Threads and Craig Biocraft Laboratories are pioneers in the developing of spider silk, synthetic spider silk. By modifying the genes of bacteria and silkworms, their attempt to replicate spider silk on a commercial scale. While progress has been made, replicating spider silk exact properties remain a challenge. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's always going to be the original. It's always going to be a bit better, a lot better, I guess. I don't know like how big of a difference. What are these? What are these companies? What is this? Craig Biocraft Laboratories. Mimicking nature through white biotechnology. What does that mean? White biotechnology. What is white biotechnology? What does that mean? Refers to a field of industrial biotechnology. It uses enzymes and microorganisms to produce chemicals, materials, and energy. Okay. All right. Bee silk. All right. Hey, this text is cut off. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Really? Come on. Wow. Spider silk technology. Bro, what is his website? What is his website? Bro, nah, bro. This website's from like 80 years ago, bro. Well. Technology, spider silk. That's kind of crazy. Material toughness. Damn, look, what the hell? So dragline, so comparison of properties of natural silk spider, natural spider silk fiber, and Kevlar and steel. So some material toughness. So this is, I'm assuming, measured by the energy required to break a continuous filament, expressed in joules per kilogram. A 0.357 caliber bullet has approximately 925 joules of kinetic energy and impact. Oh, okay. So they're basically, okay. So I'm assuming this is, okay. There are asterisks. There's asterisks to this, so I'm not going to take this. Also, I will say, obviously they're gonna say like, hey, wow, look how strong this is. Give us money so we can research it. Give us money. Look how strong it is. We're actually researching this thing that is really strong. Look how much stronger it is. Wow, 30,000. It says 120,000. That's like 4x. That's like 4x toughness higher. Wow, look how big toughness is. Give us money, give me money, give me money. So but we can corroborate this this being, you know, a lot stronger. We can corroborate with, you know, this over here, so you know, I think it might be true. It's probably true. Yeah, Craig is focused on the creation, production, and marketing of high-performance technical fibers such as spider silk. Because spider silk is stronger than steel, stronger and tougher than steel. They can be used in a variety of military, there it is, industrial and consumer applications, ranging from ballistic protection to superior strength and toughness. I mean, I don't know, man. Wouldn't like, I don't know. It's like, guys, we're trying to get a military contract. Give me a military contract, please. Please give me a military contract. I need US military money. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. All right, where are we at? So yeah, application. Okay, I think we get it. I think we get it. So the future, while spider silk productions on commercial scale remains elusive, advances in synthetic biology and genetic engineering bring us closer to harnessing the full potential of the remarkable material. As researchers continue to unlock the secrets of spider silk, possibilities of innovation in the field ranging from fashion to medicine seem endless. Despite the challenges, the future of spider silk is promising. It's eco-friendly, biodegradable. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Anyway, this is interesting. Why is it yellow? Huh, what? I don't understand. Why is it yellow? Clothing made from spider silk. Why is it yellow? Someone said, can we shoot it to find whether it's bulletproof? like, why is it yellow? This looks very normal. I never guessed at what it was. This is pretty cool. I don't think it comes out yellow, right? I think they dyed it. Why is all this stuff yellow? I don't get it. Why yellow? Why yellow? It's what? Golden cape spider? What? It's bright yellow hue, a golden cape woven from the silk of 1.2 million golden orb spiders. What? This is what it looks like? It comes out? That's crazy. It's yellow hue is a natural color. This is a result of a 7-year project. Damn, this took 7 years. That's crazy. That's why rich people like kings and queens wear this type of stuff. Wasn't this like a big thing in like Chinese like dynasties? I don't know. Am I wrong about that? I thought it was. I know silk. I think China was where like the silk production kind of came from. I might be wrong there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yes, spider silk, very interesting. Wow. Interesting. Anyway, we could say that this is probably spider silk or some, you know, effort. This could be okay, hold on, let me cook. This could be effort. Oh, what is happening? This could be an effort at artificial silk creation. So that this might be why it looks kind of plastic is because it's an attempt to recreate spider silk, but it's artificial, right? And so that's why it kind of has that plasticky kind of look. Okay, so next thing I want to get to is I kind of want to look at these tattoos. So I don't really know. Okay, no, we're going with the hand symbols. We're going with the hand symbols. That's what we're doing. This is important. This is very important. So these are a Bungie. Bungie is very heavily, very well versed, and I don't know what specific. So we're gonna look more into this, but Destiny, has a lot of references to Buddhism. Like a lot of references to Buddhism, and it's like universe. And so I'm gonna assume that some of the stuff carried over. Now we'll see if I'm wrong on that. It might be some other things as well. But let's go ahead. Might be wrong about that. Might be wrong about that. Straighten that. There we go. This looks bad. This does not look good. Ah, this music's so good. It's so good. Oh, hold on. Stop. All right. So we have okay, so we have, now we can't see it, but I'm pretty sure there's another hand symbol right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other hand is obscured by the we're gonna call it the shawl. Each hand is making its own individual. Now, while it is holding something, I think, like, I mean, we look at this right here. Obviously, the knife that Charter is holding should fall. So this hand position is significant. We can say that every, so 6 hand. So we have these 6 hand positions. So we're gonna let's go ahead and look up. Let's look up. It's either a Buddhist or a Hindu. It's one of the two, or maybe it's hand signs. Let's just look up like religious hand signs, because there might be more than just there might be more than just like Buddhism or Hinduism. A hand gestures, mudras. Meaning behind sacred hand gestures. Are they gonna go through it? Okay, no, not really. See, I'd hope they'd have like this. What am I looking at? Nah, bro, what am I looking at? This is white text. This is all white text on top of a tan. This hurts my eyes. Can I? Okay, there we go. So, in Buddhist scripture and painting throughout Asia, the Buddha, Tathagata, are generally depicted with a characteristic hand gesture known as the mudra. Mudras are primarily to indicate nature and function of the deity. They are also used. Oh boy. They're used routinely by current-day Japanese monks in their spiritual Japanese. What? Oh, this is a Japanese spirit. Okay. I was like, what? They have a Twitter? Hold on. What? Do they post regularly? No, they haven't. They haven't made any posts. Yeah. How about bro? Hold on. Do they have anything? Oh no, they do. Oh shoot. Okay, no, the last time they posted was 2019. Okay, that's kind of sad. It'd be interesting if they were out here like shit posting. They were out here shit posting. That'd be funny. Just random. What? Where are these people? The epic streamers hit me up on Twitter. Let's talk. I don't know. What do you mean, let's talk? Who are you? Epic streamer. Oh, sorry. Sorry, getting distracted. Anywho. Knowledge of these hand gestures can be greatly, it can help greatly in identifying Buddha images. Less so when trying to identify a bodhisattva or Basatsu. Sorry if I messed this up. But there is much variation and overlap among the mudra and traditions in Japan, differ from those in mainland Asia, so one should not depend exclusively on mudra for identification. The 5 most widely known mudra in Japan are those associated with the 5 Buddha of wisdom. JP Godai Nyora, Gochi Nyora, a grouping that originated in India, as most Buddhist iconography. The 5 imitations of Buddha nature. They embody the 5 fundamental wisdoms: wisdom against anger, envy, desire, ignorance, and pride, to help us break free from the cycle of death and rebirth. Which is, you know, kind of important with charters and Arachne's kind of trying to break free from the like the essentially the mortal coil, just trying to break free from death. It like transcending and evolving, and they talk about this too. And when you first meet Charter talks about the idea that Arachne and the cult, they're trying to evolve past death, where death isn't really a thing. Humanity or whatever has to think about anymore, because they can upload their minds to, you know, wherever, and they can embody the shells. Now, what we're looking at, Charter, this is a shell. Charter is living in a shell. So Charter has also transcended the mortal coil, and no longer worries about death. So that's where that comes from. So when we look at the what they're talking about, the 5 fundamental wisdoms, Yeah, all to help break the cycle of death and rebirth, samsara, to transcend into nirvana. I think that's what it is, after samsara, because that's where we are. You know, we currently exist, samsara, and the goal is to, you know, transcend to nirvana. I think. Okay. All right. This music's going crazy. All right. Bit lighter of a pace. Okay. So where are we at? Yeah, each of the 5 has a specific mudra corresponding to one of the 5 defining episodes of the life of the historical Buddha. Each of the 5 is also associated with the compass direction, color, and other attributes. In Japan, only 2 of the 5 Buddha are widely revered. The 5 are a teaching mudra. Okay, so here. So we have the teaching mudra. What's this? Huh? What's this? Oh, okay, I gotcha. So okay, so what? Oh, are these all? Is this all on the same page? Okay, this is all on the same page. So yeah, we have the teaching mudra. Oh, they already have it. Oh, they have it all here. Okay, thank God. Okay. So yeah, we have the teaching mudra, center, white, well known in Japan. Japanese, Sanskrit. Oh boy. Dharma chakra mudra, turning the wheel of law mudra, teaching mudra. This gesture used by Shakyamuni, the historical Buddha, when preaching his first sermon after reaching enlightenment. It refers especially to the teaching of Dharma, law, and the preaching of the Buddha. This mudra is formed by holding the right hand with the palm turned outwards in the front of the chest and joining the thumb and forefinger. Outside Japan, the mudra is known by names: Vitarka, mudra of argumentation; Karna, mudra of religious action; Vyakhayana, mudra of exposition, known as Seppo-in mudra in Japan. Can we see this one? I'm not sure if we can see this one. I don't think that's oh, whoopsie. Oh, hold on, sorry. Yeah, I don't think that one's used. Yeah, because it requires 2 hands. Yeah, it requires like 2 hands to be used, so that's not what's happening here. This mudra symbolizes the destruction of human ills, as well as the constant progression of Buddhist doctrine, which penetrate all beings, which without limits, like the cosmic wheel, exists universally. This symbolism which actuates the movement of the wheel, a continual movement of the law, which is constantly being transmitted to all beings. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so this one is the Abhayadana, Abhayaprada, fear not. Wisdom required by karma for its completion. Green north. Gesture of fearlessness. So this is the hand symbol. A gesture of fearlessness. Right hand lifted above the right thigh while palm is facing out, finger pointing up. Said to be a gesture of Shakyamuni, historical Buddha, immediately after attaining enlightenment. This mudra is often used in combination with the Vajra mudra. The Vajra mudra. Vajra mudra. What is this? What's it look like? Oh, okay. It's the hand. What? Or what? Oh, okay. So I got you. It's the hand that's touching the ground. Okay. Okay. So this must be the what? You're not Mudra. Okay. So associated with Amog, not frequently found in Japanese Buddhist scripture, Amog Hashididi means inevitable success. The episode relates to a historical Buddha who, while in deep meditation in human form, was protected for 7 days from a stormy rain and wind by Muslinda, the seven-headed serpent king. What? Who spread his heads above the Buddha. Muslinda is one of the Naga, a group of powerful serpent beings, including the dragon, who converted to Buddhism after listening to the teaching. What? Huh? What? What? Okay. All right. Sure. All right. That's cool. Bro, the guy, the serpent was like, you know, I think this guy's making some good points. I think this guy's making some good points. In Japan, the Naga are members of the Hachibushi, a protectors of Buddhism. Hachibushi. Sura. I don't know. The 8 Deva Guardians of Buddhism. Also called Ninpin. Okay. Sure. Okay. So fear not Mudra. And I think we actually see this. I think we do see this. Yeah. Okay, we do. Okay, we do. All right. See? See? We're getting there. We're getting there. See? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. See it? See it? See it? Now the hand is flipped. And so whether there's significance in that, I don't know. I am not sure. Does that matter? Like if someone does it and they're left-handed, does that work the same? I mean, is the symbolism different? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. But this is definitely the Fear Not Mudra, which is the hand. So we're here. Let's go ahead and write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Yeah, we'll write down all the different hand positions we find. So this is called the Fear Not, or the Abhaya, Vajra. No, what mudra is this? Fear Not. Okay. I guess it's literally just Fear Not Mudra. Oh yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay, so that's that. Learn the spelling. Okay, let's go ahead and this is Fear Not. Okay. We'll do this. Do it that way. Do I have a dot? No. Oh, hold on, I can do bullet points. There you go. Oh goodness, squeeze me, jeez. Came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Okay, anyway, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. See, this is important. These hand symbols are important. Maybe we should have like a line going to it. Should we have a line going to it? I feel like we should. I feel like we should. Let's flip this. Oh, my nose is all stuffed up now, bro. Please, bro, please. I'm just trying to breathe, bro. Please, 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 please. Sharp. That to a sharp. There we go. There you go. Yeah, we can't see this. I don't even think. Yeah, this is. Can we see this somewhere else? I don't know what hand symbol this is because we don't see it. It's cut off. It's like the other. There's another one. I don't think it matters. So it doesn't matter. Let's continue. Let's continue. Okay. So, fear not mudra, as quoted from Janus, the Japanese architecture and ArtNet user system. Literally, the mudra for bestowing fearlessness, a hand gesture of which the right hand is, with its fingers extended, is held in front of the chest. In the iconography of Japanese Buddhism, images with the right hand displaying a semyuin and the left hand displaying the yogin are regarded as representing the general style for images of the Tagatas. And this type is termed the Subatsu-gyoya. Hence, the semyuin is not restricted from the images of Shaka. Oh boy. But is also widely used as a mudra. Okay, bro, they're getting so much term. The mudra is thought to have its origins in the event that took place during Shaka's life. The malevolent Devadatta, wishing to kill Shaka, released on him a elephant maddened with alcohol. But the elephant was struck by Shaka's spiritual power, his aura, and fell prostrate before him in order to emphasize Shaka's greatness. No way, bro. Bro's aura? Hit him with his aura? However, exact representation. There's a typo. Typo. Exact representations of this episode in India depict Shaka larger than the elephant. As a result, his right hand is often showed with his 5 fingers extended and the palm turned downwards as if to stroke the elephant's head. Oh, okay. The origins of this mudra are not necessarily accepted by contemporary art historians, but in the view of the fact that in Tibet, the mudra turned downwards as a depiction of the subjugation of the maddened elephant is likewise granting protection. This interpretation is still highly possible. Images of Shaka displaying this semyuin are found in Buddhist countries throughout Asia, but there are few examples of its occurring combination with the left hand forming a yogin, as in the case of Japan. Instead, the left hand is usually shown placed under the manner of meditation mudra. Okay. Yeah, so this is the hand outplaced as you welcome. Yeah, so it's a welcome. Now, I wonder if this hand down here that we can't see is the welcome. We can see the thumb right here, so it might not be. It might not be. Yeah, it might not be. But we could say that this is a fear not. So this is a fearlessness. It's to represent fearlessness. Now, it's not the right hand side, but I'm not sure if that matters. I mean, to an extent it does, but I think for the design purpose, I don't think it matters. So we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that part. Oh, internet might have went down. No, Lily's internet. No. The VOD will be here. The VOD will be here. Don't worry. Okay. Anyway. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got? So the welcome mudra. I don't think this is it. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to speed this part up. Here we go. Okay, so this is the reasoning mudra. So I think we actually see this as well. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I think we see this as well. We literally see this. We literally see this. Now, Charter's fingers are a little bit different compared to this. We might see later that this is a different hand symbol. We might see later this is a different hand symbol. But here, let me okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the reasoning mudra, Vitarka. Closely related to the Dharma Chakra mudra. The right hand points upwards, left downward, both palms turn outwards, while the thumb and index finger on each hand forming a circle. Right hand at the shoulder level, left hand at the hip level. In a variant, the left hand results in the palm upward, with the right hand raised to the shoulder level with a thumb, index finger forming a circle. In another variant, the index finger and little fingers. So I don't think it matters. I mean, there's different variations, it seems like. The term Raigoin, or welcoming mudra, what? It is only applied to the Amida Nora. It refers specifically to the 9 different mudra used by Amida when welcoming the dead to the Pure Land of ultimate bliss. These 9 are known as the Amida Kubonin, meaning mudra of the 9 level rebirths. Amida Pure Land is composed of 9 different levels of grades, and devotees are reborn into the 1 and the 9. In Japan, the 9 levels are sometimes represented in the Amada paintings. Okay, you know what? Okay, maybe This might have some significance to what Charter's doing. This might have some significance. Are there? Hold on. Okay, that's it. We're gonna need to look up some other sources. The welcoming mudra. So this is upper middle birth. Not a bot, no. What is this? What am I looking at? Okay. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh. Yoni mudra. Okay. Or what? Oh, brother. Because like this has some significance to what Charter's doing here. There's some significance to that. I'm trying to, bro. Come on, man. These fucking websites are so shit. Ugh. The Gyan mudra. Oh, hold on. No, that's the middle finger. Yeah, we need the index finger like this. The Gyan mudra. Okay. Maybe. Oh, hold on. No. Oh, hold on. This. Bro, I just need to fucking look at it. Okay, this is the Gyan mudra. Okay. Variations of the Gyan mudra. The seal of knowledge. Okay. So to connect your thumb to forefinger, tip to tip, not nail, which is another active variation. The other finger are straight but relaxed. Pressure between, this is not relaxed. Pressure between the thumb and the forefinger should be light. Variations in the mudra include the Abhaya, Gadra, and Mudra, where both hands are placed. No, brother. They don't, bro. These websites suck. Why? This is something I've noticed about. This is something I've noticed about Buddhism specifically. The vast majority of these websites are awful. Awful. They just suck. Like, they're just not good. They're just not good. Okay, so I don't think it matters too much that the fingers are like perfect. like straight? Because I mean, look, I'm looking like, I mean, look at this. This is literally just that. This is literally just that. Okay, this is literally just that. So currently, I don't think there's much of a difference between having the fingers all straight. Okay, so what is the Gaian mudra? Is a hand gesture in yoga and meditation. In Sanskrit, the word Gaian means knowledge or wisdom. A mudra means gesture or seal. So the Gaian mudra meaning basically boils down to the gesture of knowledge. In this action, the gesture is where your thumb touches your index finger, closing a loop, a circuit of energy, if you will. It's one of these 16 mudras existing in yoga lore. Yoga lore? The hell? Yoga lore? Bro, this isn't fucking yoga lore. The fuck? The hell is this? What the hell are we talking about? Yoga lore? Get the fuck out of here. Yoga lore is crazy. It's just, oh my God, thousands of years. Thousands of years of like religious culture boiled down into just, it's just yoga lore. It's just yoga lore. Ugh. I'm assuming an American wrote this. I'm assuming an American. Who wrote this? Narissa Khan. Who are you? Oh, no. South Australia. Biohacking. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so the Gaian mudra, the mudra of knowledge. So this is more is a foundational yogic hand gesture performed by touching the tip of the thumb, fire/universal conscious, to the tip of the index finger, air/individual conscious. It enhances meditation, boosts focus, reduces mental fatigue, embellishes the vata dosha. It's often held for 30+ minutes. Symbolism: the thumb represents the supreme self, Brahman, while the index finger represents the soul, Atman. Their union symbolizes the merging of individual conscious and with universal knowledge. Okay. All right. This is 100% related to the fact that Arachne in the cult's goals is the transcendence of humanity, and the way that the shell, literally their shell, merges the individual conscious with the universal understanding that they can transcend death. So I think that's important. What's it called? Called the Gaian mudra. Let's make sure it's capital. And so this is the mudra of knowledge. Okay. Learn spelling here. Let's because I think this is a first, yeah. So let's Move this. Yeah, so we could say that there's 6 hand positions. I might not be able to see them all because 2 of the hand positions are obscured, which might be something about that. There might be something to that. We'll write that down. Write that down, write that down, write that down. All right, so we got the Gaian Mudra, the Mudra of Knowledge, which is this first one. Which is the idea that you know, it's you can transcend. It's the idea of trying to transcend conscious. It's connecting the individual self with the universal knowledge. It's connecting the both. The universal knowledge being that you can transcend death through the use of shells and through uploading your conscious, and you know, the individual self is not housed in the shell. So that's those. That is those. Now let's I'm not too sure. Is there like is there one that kind of like, because I know like I know that these, like, obviously like they're holding the knife, but like I wonder if this fist, or if this this one is like one, it's like another hand gesture. I mean, we're already on this like riff. Now, I mean, this might be, no, I was gonna say it might be like a welcome mudra, but like I don't think, no. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. So this is the gesture beyond misery, also called aesthetics gesture. Okay. Yeah, this is 100% that. This is 100% that. 100%. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's literally just that. Okay, so what does this mean? What does this mean? So the gesture beyond misery. Let's look that up. All right, so the gesture beyond misery, known in Buddhist iconography as the Buddha Sharama Mudra, or aesthetics gesture of reunification, symbolizes the voluntary abandonment of worldly desires to overcome suffering. It's typically depicted with the hand pointing downwards, representing the rejection of secular pleasures or in the attainment of freedom. What? Downwards. The hand pointing downwards? Oh, this changed. Oh, brother. As a Buddhist hand representing the abandonment of worldly attachment and to transcend suffering. Okay, it symbolizes the pivotal moment of leaving behind misery, often depicting monks or Buddhas. Okay. Here we go. Where is it? What? Where'd it go? Where'd the thing go? Right, this is not a. This is wrong. The gesture beyond misery. The aesthetics gesture reunification. No, it's not. It's completely separate. Buddha Hasrama. Sage R Woods, True Silver Thousand Hands. Oh my god, what? What is this? Is Asura's Thousand Hand Buddha statue the same as Asura's? What the hell is this? Click on it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Bro, what is this? Was there no like video of this? Oh my god, bro. Naruto Minecraft, bro. Come on, man. Oh my god, bro. Is there no just like video of this anime? Oh, hold on. Here we go. Naruto Ultimate Storm 4. This was a fun game. This was a fun game. I did play this a lot. Yeah, the Naruto Storm games, they were really good fighting games. They were a lot of fun. I don't know why we're watching this. We're just taking a little break. Yeah, so I think that I gotta try to think. So that is a hand gesture, but this picture that they showed us, it's just not correct. So I don't know. I gotta try to find what that actually is called. Yeah, I try to find what that's actually called. Okay.
That was pretty fun.
Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, skill up video. The most hyped game since Elden Ring. Okay. So yeah, I don't. What is this? What is this? Is not the gesture beyond misery. That's not what this is. What is this? What is this? Where was this made? What? Like, where was this made? What? No, that's not beyond misery. This is not. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Is this where this originated? Bro, no, it's not. Dude, this is okay. All right, dude. What the hell? What the hell are you? Bro, no, it's not. Dude, this is okay. All right, dude. What the hell? And look, because this says it's the gen. Oh my god. This is what I mean. Why is it so inconsistent? Oh, okay. I guess Buddhism is pretty old. Okay, so just so we can stop trying to freaking find this. This is the gesture beyond misery. The hand points downwards away from the body as a symbol of reunification of secular pleasures. So yeah, it's the gesture represents looking beyond misery and renouncing secular pleasures. It characterized by the palm. Okay. It's gonna hold on. It's gonna generate a different warding off evil. Okay. Yeah, it's representing the abandonment of worldly pleasures, worldly attachments. So we're just gonna go with it. I think that's what it is. Okay, listen. Even if it's not exactly what this is, it's as close as possible to what I think is they're trying to represent here. It's as close as possible to what they're like trying to represent. Let's go ahead and there. Okay, so yeah, the next one. Now there's gonna be some that are gonna be we can't see, and that's okay. But if there's this fist one, we're gonna try to find this one next. But there's two hidden ones. We can at least say there's two hidden ones. So what does that mean? I think what it could mean is that there's Charter is not fully showing. Charter's only showing about 80% of him, what he's offering. He's only showing about 80% of it. So that last 20%, we can't see it. Now this one hand gesture might down here, we might be able to see it, but at the very least, one of the hands we can't see. And so I think that's also some important symbolism behind who Charter is and like their ambitions, their goals, and whatnot. And so this is the gesture beyond misery. It's like, dude, trying to find some of this stuff is difficult, bro. Trying to find what some of this stuff is difficult because there's so many different interpretations of like what it is and all that it's like, dude. Okay. Here, I gotta shrink all this. This is taking up too much room. Okay, so yeah, we have those. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one. Now, I think it's also interesting that Charter's holding a heart. And so because that hand gesture it is abandoning worldly attachment. They're holding a heart. How do I need to wrap. Wrap. Blah, blah, blah. Oh no, I think that would require the frame text. Yeah. That. Yeah, I do think this is important. I think it's important to mention. I think it's important to mention that where like they're holding a heart. They're holding a heart on this. And it says VSC. VSC plus. I don't know what that's in reference to. That might be in reference to something in the game. You would think it's UESC, but that's not what it is. So I don't know. Maybe what does VSC stand for? Does VSC stand for anything? VSC heart. VSC. VSD is a thing. What about VSC? Veterinary cardiology. No. There's VSD, vector common congenital heart defect, consisting of a hole in the wall of the septum. All right, we're asking Gemini because I'm not finding anything. Is there a term that is abbreviated to VSC that has to do with hearts? Because if there's not, then it must be something that has to do in the universe. I mean, it might just be something that has to do within the universe. VSC, venostaticular centralitis. No, that's VSD. All right, can you redo that? VSD is a very common. VSC specifically refers to ventricular septal closure. Is that true? I don't know. Doesn't sound right. Is that true? I don't know. Doesn't sound right. Yeah, double check that. VSC is not a standard medical abbreviation for a heart condition. Is a phrase doctors use to describe a procedure for fixing a hole in the heart. VSD, ventricular septal defect. You're seeing VSC in a document. It's heart, most likely heart term, superior vena cava. Okay, okay. So the superior vena cava, which is VSC. Hold on. I have other stuff in here. VSC. Okay, so I'm not sure if this if the term VSC might not stand for the heart muscle itself. Volatile sulfur compounds often found in dental sports. No. Vertebral subluxation complex, a term used in chiropractic spinal health. A specific study often. Okay, no. All right. Huh. Okay. So, from what it seems like, I'm not finding anything on VSC. So this must be a in-game kind of thing. In-game kind of thing. Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna. That's I don't know what I don't know. That's just not something. Gosh, there's so much here, man. Where are we at? We're almost at 2 hours. Okay, let's try to find this fist. I wonder if there's a backwards turned fist. Is there a mudra? Ask Gemini in position that is a fist. Yeah, like a position that's like a fist. I don't know. What would you call it? What would you call this? What would you call this? Like a fist turned inward? What would you call this? Like a fist turned inward? With the, what's the top of it? With the palm inward. Oh, there's dots here too. Yeah, tons of like tattoos as well. These all look like tribal tattoos. There's probably some meaning. If there's not a meaning, I mean, okay, all right. This is, oh boy, there's so much symbolism here. So much. There has to be some meaning behind what these tattoos are representing. I kind of doubt that they're like, oh, this looks cool. I mean, maybe, but also, yeah, no, I kind of doubt it. Yeah, just completely covered in tattoos. Like full body tattooed. Yeah, it says infinitum. That's something else. That's another rabbit hole we could probably go down. Well, let's try to find this fist. See if this is there that is a fist with a closed fist. with its no, is there a Mudra hand position that's a closed fist? That's all I want to know. Mujtashi Mudra, the fist gesture. Mujtashi Mudra, the fist gesture. Can we see the thumb? We can't see the thumb. Can we see the thumb? We can't see the thumb.
What you doing?
In my show.
You're busy.
I can finish up soon. Now? I can finish up. Like right now? Okay, but like right now. I mean, give me like 10 more minutes. All right. All right, we got like 10 more minutes. We gotta go do stuff. Anyway, yeah, let me no. All right, I'm not finding one. I'm not finding one for the fist. I'm not finding one. I'm not finding one for the fist. Yeah, I'm not finding one for the fist. List of mudras? No, dance. Mudras yoga. Really? No pictures. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't. Oh. What about the best like a fist mudra? Fist mudras. Fist mudra held at chest. I don't. As of no, that's wrong. The mudra of enlightenment. I don't think this is the case. No, that's wrong. Damn you, AI. Damn you. Yeah, I don't think the fist is the specific one, but I wonder the symbolism by the knives crossing. I wonder that symbolism. There's probably some symbolism with the knives crossing in this way. There's probably some symbolism with the knives crossing in this way. Is there any? So this is where Gemini is actually pretty helpful. Gemini, I'm gonna be honest, I just use it as like a more advanced like Google search. Cross and eyes is saltier, arranging them in a plus sign or perpendicular cross. So the quarrel sign, crossing blades is the visual metaphor of crossing swords. Witchcraft, religious symbol, chef's crest, end of service. All right, yeah, I am unsure. Last three, I legit, two not seen. Third, last one, I am unsure. Yeah, I just have no clue. Two unseen hands. All right, yeah. I don't know if there's any meaning in the fist. There might be. I have no clue. There might be. Because I at this point I don't believe that this is any of this is just happenstance. Yeah, I don't believe any of this is just, oh, it just kind of happened. No, this is all very, 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 oh, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. What? Actually, I can make this sword. Monster Hunter. What? Actually, I can make this sword. What is this? This looks sick. What is this? The Feud Horn Sword. Feud Horn Sword Plus. Okay. The Vendetta Horn Sword. We have 360 attack, minus 25 affinity, white purple sharpness. Okay, all right. Oh, this is Diablos. Oh no, you just need master rank Diablos. Vendetta Horn Sword Plus. This all looks like. All right. Yeah. All right. Damn. 370. Okay. Minus 25% affinity. Okay. Sure. Great sword weaponry. All right. Oh, hold on. What was that? What was that? Hold on. Hold on. What was this over here? What is this? What is this? What is that? What weapon is that? Oh, hold on. Monster Hunter Rat Sunbreak. Monster Hunter Rat. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Weapons. Great sword. What is that sword? Oh, is that the Velkhana? Not Velkhana. Bro, can you get with? Stop advertising. Stop. 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 Bro, where I want to see the weapon tree though. Give me weapon trees. Here we go. Here we go. Great sword weapon tree. Here we go. There's no pictures, really? Come on. Really? Oh, look at that sword. That looks sick. Geismagorm. Oh, this is the final boss. I already know about this, so that looks sick. Okay. Velkana, Amatsu. Now where's Lordly Deathcap? Oh, white sharpness. Okay, there's 3. Okay, so there's all right. That's pretty good, bro. Enough of these ads, bro. Gosh. Dragon Dance Paracel. Royal Order Greatsword. What's this look like? Oh, it's just a giant ass sword. Hell yeah. You need Royal Order certificates. How do you get those? Oh, hold on. You get that. This is Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So, oh, Basil Geese. Okay. Basil Goose. Basil Goose. Camellios. Damn, look at that. Looks sick. Poison. Sheesh. This is a 4-item slot. Damn, 411. Okay. Astra. Yeah. Demon Lord Goldrad. Yeah, that fucking weapon's awesome. Okay. All right. Anyway, I gotta go. So I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out symbolism behind the behind this like crossed blades. It's a thing. This is 100% a thing. There's some reason behind yeah, there's some reason behind this. I just can't figure it out right now. I mean, we didn't get through much. There was a lot of research. Most of this doesn't really have to do. It's like just like researching this and like trying to understand this stuff. We might come back to this next week. I'm gonna be honest. We might come back to this next week. 'Cause I have other stuff I got to do. So I'm not gonna work on this anymore. But there is so obviously there's the swords, there's the tattoos, there's the face cover, the infinitum. Okay, I think that's about it. Maybe this symbol, maybe this symbolism. The symbolism of the like circle behind his head, that is also, I think, Buddhist, or yeah, some sort of Buddhist symbolism. Also, all these like tubes, all the tubes connecting to them. That's the thing. That's the thing. So, anyway. Oh, I'm tired. I got other stuff to do. Okay. I'm gonna go do that. And yeah. That's that. That is that. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday. We'll be playing some more Marathon. Marathon video will be released hopefully tonight. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll be released tonight. I'm just waiting for these people to get back with me. If they don't get back with me quick enough, I might just upload the video regardless, and I'll just upload it. I'll just like update it after. Or I might, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I'm being distracted. Anyway, that's that. That's that. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back on what's it called? Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. And with that, that's that. Thank you for joining me, as always. I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll be back on Tuesday around 9 or so. And as always, my name is Snowy Lotus. Thank you for joining me. This is the Snowy Show.